Hi, welcome in. If you're here, you're probably going through some big transformations, some endings, some new beginnings, some expansion, some growth. And if you're here, then you are right on time. You're meant to be here. I'm just going to go ahead and tap in, do a little channeling for you, and then pull some cards, and we'll go where the cards lead us. Tapping in now, Spirit, connecting to the collective. Please only bring through messages for their highest good. Remove me. I have nothing good to say here that comes from me. I want all of these messages to come directly from Spirit for the collective's highest and greatest good. What message do they need today, Spirit? Okay, I'm getting a guy mowing the lawn. And he's pretty happy while he's doing it. He's just doing his work. He understands that he's got to mow the lawn. And he's not going to be upset about daily chores that he needs to do. He sees how this contributes to his neighborhood and his family. Like making his house look nice or his yard look nice is a contribution to the greater neighborhood. His family comes home and his wife is happy he mowed the lawn, and the kids, even though they don't know it, they're like, Dad, and they see their dad out working, and that's an image of, like, he's contributing to their self-image too, and how they would contribute to society. Like it's really a message of like how these small things that we have to do contribute in a large way. That we might get upset, like there might be people that go out and mow the lawn and are just like, oh, this is so annoying, I have to mow the lawn, or it's hot out and I'm just gonna have to mow it again next week. But this is really like understanding that mowing the lawn is a huge contribution. If you don't mow the lawn, then your neighbors might think, their property values are going down because you're just letting your lawn go. And your family might not be that happy, or your wife might not feel supported. And so he's really realizing like it's these small acts that are huge contributions to others around him. And he's happy and content with that. And he doesn't feel like, oh, I just have to mow the lawn next week and what's the point? It's like he gets that these small ways of living life are the point. Like all of these small things we do are the point. Whether it's showing up for our kids or showing up at work and putting in our best and doing our best effort. Yes, sometimes it can feel like, did I just come here to mow the lawn? But it's like, well, kind of. You came here to do all sorts of small things and to pour into everything you do in a way that feels like you're contributing, that you're making other people's lives better. So it's like looking at these small things like mowing the lawn and realizing, well, are you just mowing the lawn, or are you showing your son that this is how we take care of our stuff? Are you showing your daughter this is how your husband should be one day maybe? Are we setting an example? Are we showing our neighbors that like we care about our stuff and we care about them? We're setting examples, okay? So it's like, it's definitely this feeling of all the small things we do matter. And that's the point. If we ever get wrapped up in this, like, what's the point? The point is how we do all of those things, the energy we bring to all of those things, and then framing it as, how am I showing up in this small, simple job? And is that the example I want to set? Okay, I'm going to pull some cards to go with that. I'm getting pulled to this deck. I'm forgetting the name of it right now, but it's a really well-known one. Wispel deck. Really like this deck. Okay, Spirit. Okay, that's a cool message. That all these little things we do that we're like, we've got to have a bigger purpose. And what am I just supposed to be here mowing the lawn? It's like, well, it's kind of about how you mow the lawn. All right, Spirit. What does the collective need to know? What more do you have for this collective and this message? I hope y'all are doing really well. What more is there, Spirit, to add to this message for the collective? Ooh, we get the Emperor. And I'm really feeling like this Emperor is, they take control, they know their worth, they know how they're gonna do things. And so I really, with the message that we just got, I'm getting this as like, how you are in the world, you feel really secure in that person. So it's really coming from a place of integrity, and the how you do things is showing up as someone who knows what they're doing. They're confident, they take control, and actually they're like, this is the way things should be done. And they're willing to stand up for the way things should be done. So you know, I'm getting from this collective that you already know how to show up in the world. You already feel pretty darn good about how you show up in the world. And you understand that how you show up in everything, even these smaller menial things, like you get that it's a part of it. You get that it's a part of your destined path. And we get the Wheel of Fortune here. This is what makes the Wheel of Fortune move. Okay, so the Wheel of Fortune is divine timing, but it's also fortune moving in your favor. And what I'm getting from this is when we act from alignment and we act from, we know what we're doing, we're not going to let other external forces, negative energies or whatever influence us. That's what makes this Wheel of Fortune move. These daily opportunities that you have to put intention into the world, that you have positive energy to put into the world. So rather than just going about your day and being upset that you have all these silly things that you need to do, the laundry or just all the tasks that are like, I want to be focusing on my purpose. The more you pour into those tasks in a way that is aligned and meaningful and you believe it matters, the more you're able to move that Wheel of Fortune in your favor. And I'm hearing the opposite too. So if you go about your day, and we all know people that do this, that are whoops, that fell down. Sorry, y'all. And I'm not gonna edit it out. So sorry about that. We're good? Okay. If you go about your day and you think things like the phone falling off the stand are just like, oh, now I have to redo all this. And what was it? If you go about your day and you're kind of disgruntled by all the things you have to do, it can move the Wheel of Fortune backwards away. It's like the momentum of the Wheel of Fortune is you in action. It's you bringing your alive energy, gratitude, knowing that everything you do has the capacity, potential, and does bring either positive or negative energy. So how are you showing up in all the small ways? And that's what turns the Wheel of Fortune. Not these major grandiose acts of kindness, not these major like, oh, I'm gonna go to a meditation retreat for 3 days and be silent and go inward, and that's what's gonna get me the Wheel of Fortune because I have some spiritual righteousness. No, it's like who you are with your kids, who you are in the school pickup line. You can tell I have kids. Who you are when you're having to make dinner and run these errands and mow the lawn. Who are you in life in general? Because that's the energy you're putting off all day long. So is your energy pushing the wheel forward, or is it pushing it back? And this isn't like to like scare you or like you've got to be more positive, but it's a reframing of all of those menial tasks that we need to do, and how important they are, like the energy you bring to each one of those. And people see that, and people feel that. We've all lived with someone or have known someone or been around someone who generally was like negative about what they did. And when you're generally negative, other people feel that and taps into our wounding, right? We're like, oh, we want to fix that for you, or hey, I can do it, or whatever. It doesn't help move the wheel of fortune into your place. I get the Four of Cups, which is so natural. I'm speaking to a collective that is kind of like bored. Like, okay, cool. I get to do all these menial tasks and I get to do them as a little friggin' elf and happy and da-da-da-da. I'm doing all my stuff and I know that I'm setting an example, but I want more, Rebecca. I don't want this, okay? I don't want to just mow the lawn. I'm bored with just mowing the lawn. Okay, so you are a powerhouse that's mowing the lawn. The Wheel of Fortune is moving in your favor, and you do have more. You have every right to feel like you want to be fulfilled in this life. And this is a cup coming in here. She is bored with what she has. She has these 3 cups down here and she's kind of bored, but there's a new opportunity coming in that she doesn't see. And what I'm getting from this is Spirit sees how you've been showing up to all the menial tasks. Spirit sees that you've been leading by example and that you've been bringing your best self to every portion of your life. And the Wheel of Fortune is turning in your favor, but not because of huge, like I said, spiritual retreats or whatever that you've done, but because you've showed up to your life every day in this way that's like very, very powerful in every little way, every little task, every little piece of your day. So it is okay if you feel like, okay, well, we're not just gonna mow the lawn. Like I get it. And I can be happy about that. And I can be happy about setting example for the rest of the world and in giving off positive energy in all my little menial tasks. That's great, but I want more. It's okay that you want more. Spirit sees that and something's coming in for you, okay, to honor that. But you still do your menial life in that same authentic, positive way that you do it. And you know that that is contributive to the world in a huge way. The way that you show up to every little thing still contributes. I get the Knight of Swords. So this is truth rushing in for something. And let me get more clarification on that, because it looks like you're rushing in to take more of life than just mowing the lawn. That this has to do with some action that you need to take. Okay, so I get the Magician, which means you are manifesting this. You've been manifesting this. In all of your little actions that you've been taking, all of the little things you've been doing lately, and you know, whether you've been tapping into spirit, whether you've been meditating, whether you've been journaling, whether you've been spending a bunch of time doing inner child work and healing, or you've been just showing up as like your truth, as the person that you know you are, in all of your little menial daily tasks that you need to do, just throughout your life, doing the thing. You've been doing the thing. You know exactly what I'm talking about when I say you've been doing the thing. All of that has been manifesting something for you, manifesting the Wheel of Fortune to turn in your favor, manifesting this new opportunity that's coming in that's going to take you away from your feeling of kind of like ho-hum or boredness. And the opportunities are being manifested and drawn into you, and they're coming in really fast, and they are aligned with your truth, okay? So they're aligned with your truth. You're gonna know these opportunities when you see them, and or they may require you to take quite a bit of bold action towards your truth. Yes, this is right for me, I'm going for it. Might even be a little impulsive, but you're just gonna go for it because you've been waiting, because you've been sitting around waiting. Okay, so when the opportunity comes in, when you start to receive all of these manifestations that you've been doing, being the magician, rush towards what you know suits you. Okay, anything else for this collective spirit? Anything else, or we'll end it there? This looks really good for you. I can so relate to this. Like, yes, of course, I am grateful and love all the things I do and how I show up to the world, but it's okay to want more, okay? It's okay to want reciprocity. This is what I'm getting from the Six of Pentacles. This is like you co-creating with the universe and feeling like they're giving back, okay? So I am getting totally that you have been giving and showing up as a positive person and doing all the things, and you've been waiting for this new opportunity, a new life, something that's like makes you feel fulfilled, where it's not just like being happy mowing the lawn, but it's doing more than that. And it's going to feel reciprocal. It's going to feel like you give and you get back. You give and you get back. Okay, it's not just like just being positive to be positive. It's like, no, you're going to feel the reciprocity coming back towards you with that Six of Pentacles. Okay? So when you're moving forward, strongly forward in your truth as that Knight of Swords, make sure anything that you choose is something that feels reciprocity, because when we don't have reciprocity, we don't want to mow the lawn happy. No, we don't want to be a little Christmas elf. We are like, this sucks, and we're resentful. So we're going to choose, we're manifesting things that are great for us, but we're going to choose from a place of, is this fair? Does this feel good to me? Does this feel reciprocal? And this card is telling me that you have all the strength to choose you. That's what I'm really getting, is in this opportunity that's going to come forward as you're marching forward towards things that make you feel fulfilled. You have all the strength to choose and rush toward things that honor your truth and make you feel that sense of reciprocity, okay? You've got all that. You've already been showing up. You've already been showing up for a really long time, okay? It's time for you to start feeling reciprocity, and I get the Ten of Cups, which is family, it's marriage, it is ultimate fulfillment, it is a happily ever after, it is all, it's water, so it's flowing and just feels fulfilled, which we need fulfillment, right? Reciprocity to feel fulfilled. Like we give, we get back, we understand. And now I'm going back to the other message where it's like, yes, you believe, you realize this whole time that how you show up and doing all of these small things in your life contributes to society, and you're just ready to feel the reciprocity on that. Okay, and how is it coming back to me? Because I've really been working on it. How is it coming back to me? And it's coming back to you as ultimate fulfillment. Understanding like, oh my gosh, I belong, and everything I contribute is appreciated, and everything I bring to this world attracts all of these people and circumstances and resources to support me. And it's a feeling of like, not only do I belong here, but I am so appreciated and so valued, which is what we all want, right? All right, I think that we're gonna end it there. And just know that Spirit totally sees you sitting here a little bored. They know that you've done so much to show up. They see you sitting here a little bored, but the Wheel of Fortune is 100%, it's showing up for you. It's turning in your favor. I'm excited for you. Don't be afraid to rush forward at this new opportunity. Make sure you're using discernment. Does this feel reciprocal? Am I getting that feeling of being valued and this give and take, whether it's from the universe, whether it's from a new job, whether it's from a relationship? This is Pentacles, so this can be career, a new house or something like that, something material. But does it feel like it's giving me what I'm putting into it? Okay? And it's going to lead to your 10 of Cups. It's going to lead to your 10 of Cups. So this is the message for today. I hope that this resonates with you. If it does, please, I'm a new channel, so hit like, hit subscribe, share with whoever. And remember, the lighthouse can show you the shore, but you still need to steer the ship.